And towards the last few years, there would be children who would dance for her, and nothing would make her happier because dance was her life. It was so incredible that the young ones would put something for her. Since she has been gone, we have been trying to bring together the Kinkini Dhvani family through this occasion when we all decide to dance on Zoom. Zoom, because everyone who is a part of Kinkini Dhvani can dance together from within and outside the country. The idea behind Kinkini Dhvani Day for us is to come together and dance. So while we will be pinning some of the dancers so that it becomes a little show-worthy, we make it available for all our Kinkini Dhvani members to join in the Zoom call and dance along with us. One would always wonder how Kinkini Dhvani will continue if Akka were not around. It would just be a passing thought, but this reality actually dawned upon us when we least expected it. And we believe it is Akka's blessings and her guidance that is still getting all of us to come together and continue to dance in her name and in the name of our alma mater. We believe that as long as our love for Akka lives on, we would always come together to dance for Kinkini Dhvani Day. We know it is not the 5th of April, and if Akka would have her way, we would have had it only on 5th April, because she believed that occasions be celebrated and commemorated on that particular day, whether it was World Dance Day or Smriti Prabha, for which Akka put together, along with her contemporaries, a beautiful show in the name of her guru, Rukmini Devi Arundale, or whether it was the Kinkini Dhvani Foundation Day. But we chose to do it on a weekend so that more and more of our family members who are all over the world can be a part of it. 5th April is special, for on this day, we have come full circle from the beginning of Kinkini Dhvani to meeting Akka for the last time as we danced together on the 30th year of Kinkini Dhvani before she moved on to the other side. Swagata Sen Pillai is a phenomenon who touched the lives of all those she met on her journey and will continue to live through each one of us in our dancing and also in the way that we dance through our lives with her blessings. We will now begin the show with the first item, which is the Kali Kautavam. When Swagata Akka one day saw the beautiful Jayanti Natarajan doing the Kali Kautavam with Srimati Savitri Jagannathan Rao, whose choreography it was, it made a lasting impression on her. She never learned it from her. But somewhere down the line, Swagata Akka choreographed the Kautavam herself, which in her own words is an almost seamless blend of Savitri Akka's choreography and her own. And for this reason, she had dedicated this space to Savitri Akka on earlier occasions. This Kautavam comes to us with the double blessings of our Guru and our Guru's teacher and is being presented by Divya and Madini, who, like the rest of us, were always encouraged by Akka to channel Shakti each time we performed this piece. In Ragam Hamsanandi, Talam Khanda Chapu, the Kali Kautavam. I'm sorry, there's a correction. The Kali Kautavam is in Ragam Hamsadhvani.
Tagadim, tadim, 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 tagadim, kudik kita taga 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 dim, kudik kita taga dim, godam nam taga taga dim, guru kita tom tom trukurta kita tongurta kita namurta kita takudi kita taka kita di tikudi kita taka di godannam taka kita di trukurta kita tom tom takurta kita tongurta kita namurta kita takudi kita taka kita di tikudi kita taka di godannam takurta kita tongina donagina தோதோக்கு தோக்கிட தொல்லையாலங்காட தோளாத காளியுடன் தகடே குதிகணே குதக்குதி கிட தக தக தக்கிட தீதி திக்குதி கிட தகடி குணம் நம் தக்குடு தக்கிட்ட தொங்கின தொணகின தோதோக்கு தோக்கிட தொல்லையாலங்காட தோளாத காளியுடன் தகடே குதிகணே குதக்கி தகதீம் 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 குங்கிட கிருதகிட விரும்பிய பதஞ்சலி யாகிரவர் வேண்டவே நந்திதா தோமென நாரதர் பாடவே சந்திரர் சூரியர் வந்தா பகர்ந்திட பரதவகை நூற்றெட்டு தாழவகையாகவே துரிதமுடன் இலகு குரு புழுதமுடன் ஆகபதம் தொங்கிட கிருதகிட விரும்பிய பதஞ்சலி யாகிரவர் வேண்டவே நந்திதா கோமென நாரதர் பாடவே சந்திரர் சூரியர் வந்தா பகர்ந்திட பரதவகை நூற்றெட்டு தாழவகையாகவே துரிதமுடன் இலகு குரு புழுதமுடன் ஆகபதம் திமித தாம் தாம் திமித தாம் தாம் சேஷனுடன் தண்டாட வானவரும் கொண்டாட இல்லை நன்றாடிய திருநிலை கௌதுவம் திமித தாம் தாம் திமித தாம் தாம் சேஷனுடன் தண்டாட வானவரும் கொண்டாட தில்லை நன்றாடிய திருநிலை கௌதுவம் தக்குடு தக்கிட்ட துருக்குடு தக்கிட்ட தொங்குடு தக்கிட்ட நங்குடு தக்கிட்ட தக்குடு தக்கிட்ட தாம் துங்குடு தக்கிட்ட தீ தொங்குடு தக்கிட்ட தோம் தக்குடு தக்கிட்ட தாம் துங்குடு தக்கிட்ட தீம் தொங்குடு தக்கிட்ட தோம் தக்குடு தக்கிட்ட தாம் துங்குடு தக்கிட்ட தீம் தொங்குடு தக்கிட்ட தோம் தகதீம் 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 தகதீம்
Thank you, Divya and Madini. We now move on to the next item, which is the Alaripu. The Alaripu is a stepping stone to more complex items. And Akka always said that the Alaripu, while it is the easiest item, it is also the toughest piece in the repertoire. And for this reason, she would always ensure that every margam performed by Kinkini Dhvani had the Alaripu as an essential part. It is the invocatory item in a traditional Bharatnatyam repertoire. The Alaripu means the blossoming of a flower, the connotation to dance being the unfolding or flowering of the limbs and the dedication of the dancer's body to dance. The Alaripu in Mishra Chaputalam is being presented to us today by Shalini, Aditi, and Malini.
தத்தை யா தை தத் தத்தாம் கிட தத்தா தை தையும் தத் தத்தாம் கிட தத்தாம் ஹே தா கிட தத்தை தத் தை கிட தத்தாம் ஹே தா கிட தத்தை தத் தை கிட தத்தாம் ஹே தா கிட தத்தை தத்தை கிட தத்தாம்
We now move on to the Jati Swaram. This Jati Swaram was Akka's teacher, Srimati Jayalakshmi's choreography, and the music composition has been done by S. Rajaram. The Jati Swaram follows the Alaripu and is also a piece of pure dance or nritta. The musical composition consists of swarams or musical notes with a short tirmanam set to a sholakattu or syllables in the beginning. In Ragam Arabhi and set to Aditalam, the Jati Swaram is being presented by Akka's one of the very talented students, Madini's students, Hansika, Eshita, Ipshita, Lavanya, and Samadrita. The Jati Swaram.
Sa ni da da ba ba ma ga ri ri sa sa ri sa pa ma da ba ma pa da sa ni da da ba ba ma ga ri ri sa sa ri sa pa ma da ba ma pa da sa ni da da ba ba ma ga ri ri sa
धलम को तक धे को तक द दिंगे न तोम ता को धन को तक धन को गे न को तक तकिट छम तकिट छम छम ता को धन को तक धन को गे न को तक तकिट छम तकिट छम छम से ता को धन को छम धन को गे न को छम तक त छम तक दे को फिर चल तोम तक त छम तक दे को फिर चल तोम तक त छम तक दे को फिर चल तोम
sa sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa ri da da sa pa pa da ma ma pa ma ga ri ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa pa da pa ma ga ri ma pa da pa sa ri ma ma pa da pa ma ma pa da pa sa ni da pa ri sa ni da ma pa da ri ma pa sa ri ma pa da pa da sa ni da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa sa ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa ni da da pa pa ma ga ri ri sa sa ri sa pa da pa ma pa da sa ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da sa ri sa pa ma da pa ma pa da
It is always heartwarming to see the next generation carry on the tradition. And we know wherever Akka is today, she must be beaming, both with pride and with joy, to see the students of one of her own students dance today. We now move on to the next item, which is the Shabdam. Iyer Sherrier speaks about the mesmerizing sound of Krishna's flute that not only steals the hearts of gopis in Vrindavan, but also brings the restless deer to a standstill. As students of Akka, we have had the good fortune of learning not just from Akka's repertoire from Kalakshetra, but also those of her dear friends, Tripti and Archita. And this Shabdam is one such item that was brought to us through Tipu Didi. While Mishti Didi or Akka always enjoyed Sarasi Chakshalu as her first Shabdam more, Iyer Sherrier was Tipu or Tripti Didi's forte, her first Shabdam which she learnt in her second year at Kalakshetra. It was a given that between Swagata Akka and Tipu Didi, it would be the latter who would perform this Shabdam, as Akka always said, "You do this one, it's yours." And she only had precious words of appreciation for the beauty and grace with which Tipu Didi danced this piece. Iyer Sherrier in Ragamalika said to Mishra Chaputalam, composed by the Tanjore Quartet and choreographed by Attai herself. The Shabdam is being presented today by Nalini, Madini, and Gayatri.
Tataya te ta 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 te ta 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 Tataya te ta 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 te ta 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 Tadana dam dana tajono jono divi tatom tana kita tadimi divi kita
We now move on to the Varnam, a long Varnam. Akka taught this to some of us for our examination. At the time, we wondered about why she chose this for an exam. It is only through the process of learning it from her at length and in depth during the summer break that we began to share her love for this piece. For instance, Akka's explanation of the difference between the expressions and the tilting of the head when a noise pierces through us and the piercing of our heart with love is something we learned through this Varnam and has stayed with us to this day. Again, Manavi is not a Varnam that Swagata Akka had learned at Kalakshetra, but from Chiku or Archita Didi when she was in Delhi. This was Chiku Didi's first Varnam, which she learned from Sharda Hoffman teacher, who had taken special permission from Atte to change certain kais, which along with the music was what made everyone fall in love with this piece. The first class to have learnt the Varnam was then taken on a trip to Tanjavur, where they visited the Brihadishwara temple, the Lord on whom the Varnam is based. This was indeed a special moment for Chiku Didi and her class. Later, when she taught Akka this Varnam, they both had performed it together with immense joy on Shivratri at the Guru Vayurappan temple. Akka used to love the last part, the Tilana, music and swarams of the Manavi Varnam. In this Varnam, the Sakhi or the heroine pleads with Lord Brihadishwara to listen to her requests. In Ragam Shankara Bharnam, set to Adi Talam, the Varnam is being presented to us tonight by Archita Mehta, Tripti Bhupen, Madini, and Gayatri. The Varnam has been choreographed by Srimati Rukmini Devi Arundel.
Swa
ta rita rita kinna takka nakka jam jam rita rita kinna takka nakka jam jam tata rita rita kinna takka nakka jam jam rita rita kinna takka nakka jam jam ta rita kinna jam ta tata rita kinna jam tei tadhin takka dhit tam kritaka tarkata tom tadhin takka dhit tam kritaka tarkata tom tadhin takka dhit tam kritaka tarkata tom
மனவியே ஜெய ஓன ராதா சக்கனி சுவாமி மனவியே ஜெய
అనురా మమత
ధడం తుతక దికుతక దింగిన తం దీన తత దిమిత హతజం తతజం తజం తరుణ్ దిమిత కిట దీన తత దిమిత హతజం తతజం తజం తరుణ్ దిమిత కిట దీన దిమిత కిట దిమిత కిట తక కిట తక ధరి కిట తక ధరి కిట తక తక్ కిట తక్ కిట తక తం
నరతనముని దొరతనముని కేతగుణ తలచక స్వామిది నరతనముని దొరతనముని కేతగుణ తలచక అప్పుడు నామది ప్రభసి విరగమును సాదరములో గుణితే లోచున్నది నబియే జయ ఓ నీ నరతనముని దొరతనముని కేతగుణ తలచక స్వామిని నరతనముని దొరతనముని కేతగుణ తలచక అప్పుడు నా మది ప్రభచి విరగములు సాదరములో కొనికితే చున్నది నబియే జయ ఓ స్వామి పొంత ఎలరానాతో 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 పాద పాపగ మరి గస దిగ్గమ పొంత ఎలరానాతో పాద పాపగ మరి గస దిగ్గమ పొంత ఎలరానాతో రానాతో స్వామిని సాటి దోరయనేక అనూర స్వామి నీ సాటి దోరనేక అనూర స్వామి నీ సాటి దోరనేక అనూర స్వామి నీ సాటి దోరనేక అనూర పుంత ఎలరానాతో పుంత పాద పమ పగమ పామగరి సని దప సని సరి గమ ప సద పమ గమ పుంత ఎలరానాతో పాద పమ పగమ పామగరి సని దప సని సరి గమ ప సద పమ గమ పుంత ఎలరానాతో పుంత పంచశరణు విలువంచి సరములకు పెంచిన వేలలో వంచనలేడి పంచశరణు విలువంచి సరములకు పెంచిన వేల వంచనలేడికి పంచశరణు విలువంచి సరములకు పెంచిన వేల వంచనలేడికి పుంత ఎలరానాతో పుంత ఎలరానా దప మప గమ ప దప మగరి సని దప మగమ పమ దప సాని దప మ దప సరి సని దప సరి సని దప సాని దప మ దప మగరి గమ పుంత ఎలరానాతో దప మప గమ ప దప మగరి సని దప మగమ పమ దప సాని దప మ దప సరి సని దప సరి సని దప సాని దప మ దప మగరి గమ పుంత ఎలరానాతో పుంత దరాధిపతియని దొర దొరలు పొగడెరా కవి జనలు దర దర మెరికిగిరా కలుష మెలదీరా నాపై కృప చూడరా మారులి మించిన రాధను చెకర దరాధిపతియని దొర దొరలు పొగడెరా కవి జనలు దర దర మెరికిగిరా కలుష మెలదీరా నాపై కృప చూడరా మారులి మించిన రాధను చెకర ದಾರಾಧಿಪತಿಯತಿ ತೋರ ತೋರಲು ಹೊಗಡೆರ ಕವಿ ಜನರು ದರ ಮೆಲಿಕಿದ ಕಲುಷ ಮೆಲದಿರ ನಾಪೈ ಕೃಪ ಜುಡರ ಮರುಳಿ ಬೆಂಚಿನ ದಾದನು ಚಿಗುರ ಪುಂತ ಮೆಲ సాని ద ప మ గ మ ప ద ప సాని ద ప మ గ మ ప ద ని సా రే సాని ద సాని ద ప మ గ మ ప మ ద ప సాని ద ప మ గ మ ప ద ని ప ప ప ద ద ద ని 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 సా స స రి 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 గ గ స రి సా ని ద ద ని ప ప ప ద ద ద ని 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 సా స స రి 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 గ గ స రి సా ని ద ద ని ప ప ప ద ద ద ని 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 సా స స రి 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 గ గ స రి సా ని ద ద ని ప ప ప ద ద ద ని 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 సా స స రి 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 గ గ స రి సా ని ద ద ని ప ప ప ద ద ద ని 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 సా స స రి 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 గ గ స రి సా ని ద ద ని ప ప ప ద ద ద ద ని 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 సా స స రి 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 గ గ స రి సా ని ద ద ని ప ప. గరి సని దరి సని ద ప దని ద ప మ గ మ ప మ గరి స ని స గరి మ గ ప మ ద ప సని స గరి రి సని ద రే సని ద సని ద ప మ గరి గ ప పుం త ఎల రా నా తో 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 పుం త
Before we move on to the next item, a special mention for the melodious voice of Sri O.S. Sridhar, which we heard during the Varnam. On the Mridangam, we heard Lal Gudi R. Sri Ganesh, and the flute was by G. Raghuraman, and the Natuvangam was done by our dear Akka. We now move on to our next item, which is the Padam. This Padam has been composed by the great Maharaja Swati Thirunal, whose poetic works have held the audience in sway for centuries. The fountainhead of devotion, inspiring awe and sublime bliss at the same time, the poet extols the virtues of the lilt. Pray, Who is not intoxicated by the music of your flute on this earth, O Lord? Even the dead trees burst into new leaves, as if given a new lease of life, as the first notes wash over them. The ever restless deer, grazing on the green grass, look on with limpid eyes, turn motionless like a beautiful picture, oblivious to their surroundings. O wondrous one, the lifeless huge boulders of stone and high mountains all melt at the mere sound of the flute. Is it then so remarkable that the hearts of young maidens should be lost with ease when you play the flute, O Padmanabha? When Akka would do Mohanamai in class, we were simply mesmerized and would lose ourselves in her expressions. It is no surprise then that it is everyone's favorite and everyone clamors to do it. The Padam in Ragam Yadukula Kamboji, set to Mishra Chaputalam, composed by Maharaja Swati Tirunal. This is one of Rukmani Devi Arundel's last choreographies and is being presented tonight by Nalini and Shalini. The Padam.
yeah. தவ முரளி கானம शमने नातर चारू विषले ईदो जायते नव इव निर गोपी तबि निशमने नादर विषले ईदो जायते नव इव सारंगाती रवि सांतोन भग भला सारंगाती रवि सांतोन भग भला नीरज भवति नीरज भवति नृपृतं चित्रगदे नम तव मुरली पुरुष जट भाषण निकरो परितो भवति अंत परिकर्णनेन परम पुरुष जट भाषण निगरो परिगो भवति अंत परिकर्णनेन करुणे जनमोहकम् परम
நம்ம தவ முரளி கானம யதிகம் ஈஹ நபூவனே ஏ முக நம்மின் தவ முரளி
The next item is a popular children's kirtanam on the divine dance of Krishna, choreographed by Akka for her youngest lot. After this, she taught it to Gayatri Mahadevan, who in turn taught the youngest students of Kinkini Dhvani in Bangalore. To keep the interest in Bharatnatyam alive for very young children and to keep them engaged and inspired to continue the rigorous training, Akka choreographed many such pieces that were specially suited for children in the form of bhajans, songs, and kirtanams. O Krishna, please come to me without dancing or swaying, for when you do so, all the 14 worlds shake and quake. Seeing you dance, Lord Nataraja left Chidambaram and came down to Gokul. When your little feet jingle with anklets, your locks go askew, and your peacock feathers fall to the side. Kirtanam, Adada Asangada, in Ragam Madhyamavati set to Aditalam, is being presented to us by Madani students Anya, Hunar, Anika, Sharanya, Amaira, and Ananya.
அசங்காது வா கண்ணா ஆடாது அசங்காது வா கண்ணா நீ 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 ஆடாது அசங்காது வா கண்ணா உன்னாடலிலே ஈரேழு புவனமும் அசைந்தாடுதே எனவே ஆடாது அசங்காது வா கண்ணா உன்னாடலிலே ஈரேழு புவனமும் அசைந்தாடுதே எனவே ஆடாது அசங்காது வா கண்ணா
அம்பலத்திரைவனும் ஆடலை காணத்தில்லை. அம்பலத்திரைவனும் தன்னாடலை விட்டு இங்கே கோகுலம் வந்தார். தன்னாடலை விட்டு இங்கே கோகுலம் வந்தார். ஆதலினால் சிறு யாதவனே ஒரு மாமயிலிரகணி மாதவனே நீ ஆடாது அசங்காது வா. ஆதலினால் சிறு யாதவனே ஒரு மாமயிலிரகணி மாதவனே நீ ஆடாது அசங்காது வா. கண்ணா உன்னாடலிலே ஈரேழு புவனமும் அசைந்தாடுதே. எனவே ஆடாது அசங்காது வா. கண்ணா சின்னஞ்சிறு பதங்கள் சிலம்பொலித்திடுமே. சின்னஞ்சிறு பதங்கள் சிலம்பொலித்திடுமே. அதை செவி மடுத்து பிறவி மனம் கழித்திடுமே. சின்னஞ்சிறு பதங்கள் சிலம்பொலித்திடுமே. அதை செவி மடுத்து பிறவி மனம் கழித்திடுமே. பின்னிய சடை சற்று வகை கலைந்திடுமே. பின்னிய சடை சற்று வகை கலைந்திடுமே. மயில் பீலிய சைந்து நிலை கலைந்திடுமே. பின்னிய சடை சற்று வகை கலைந்திடுமே. மயில் பீலிய சைந்து நிலை கலைந்திடுமே. பன்னிருகை இறைவன் ஏறுமையில் ஒன்று பசுந்தோகை விரித்தாடி பரிசளித்திடுமே. பன்னிருகை இறைவன் ஏறுமையில் ஒன்று தன் பசுந்தோகை விரித்தாடி பரிசளித்திடுமே. குழல் பாடி வரும் அழகா உனை காண வரும் அடியாரெவராயினும் கனகமணி அசையும் உனது திருநடனம் கண்பட்டு போனால் மனம் புண்பட்டு போகுமே. ஆடாது அசங்காது வா. பாடி வரும் அழகா உனை காண வரும் அடியாரெவராயினும் கனகமணி அசையும் உனது திருநடனம் கண்பட்டு போனால் மனம் புண்பட்டு போகுமே. ஆடாது அசங்காது வா. கண்ணா உன்னாடலிலே ஈரேழு புவனமும் அசைந்தாடுதே. எனவே ஆடாது அசங்காது வா. கண்ணா 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 கண்ணா.
The Ashtapadi is a pure abhinay or expressive piece in the repertoire. Each of the 24 Ashtapadis from the Gita Govind by Jayadev symbolizes the eternal love of the devotee for the divine. This Ashtapadi is a part of one of Akka's exceptional dance dramas with the same name, Gita Govind. It is also a rare item, for it has been lifted as it is from the dance drama format by Attai to be a solo item. Here, the jealous Radha complains to her Sakhi about how Krishna frolics with the gopis while showing indifference to her. It is only fitting that this Ashtapadi is being performed by Tripti Bhupen, or Tipu Didi as she is lovingly called. For Akka always spoke highly of her rendition of this piece as being most beautiful and graceful, and the students were encouraged to strive towards the yardstick set by Tipu Didi. Rase is one of the most favorite items of both Tipu Didi and Akka, and they were so sure of it that when asked to perform at the alumni meet at Shanti Niketan in Kolkata, they performed it together without the need for a single rehearsal. It was a special moment for them both, dancing their favorite item at such a special place, a dream come true for both of them. In Ragam Todi, set to Adi Talam, composed by Bhakta Jayadev and choreographed by Rukmini Devi Arundel, the Ashtapadi.
మధుర ధ్వని ముఖరిత మోహనవం చలిత దృత జల చల మౌలి కపోల విలోలవతం రాసే హరిమిగ విగీత విలాసం స్మరతి మనోమమ కృత పరి ఆసం చంద్రకచారు మయూరశిఖండక మండల వలయితకేశం ప్రచురపురంధర ధనురనురంజిత మేదురముదిర చంద్రకచారు మయూరశిఖండక మండల వలయితకేశం ప్రచురపురంధర ధనురనురంజిత మేదురముదిర సురే రాసే హరిమిగ విగీత విలాసం స్వరటి మనోమమ కృత పరి ఆసం విశద కదంబ తలే మినికం కలి కలుష భయం సమయం మామపి కిమపి తరంగదనంగ దృశావపుషారవయం విశద కదంబ తలే నిధితం కలి కలుషభయం సమయం మామపి కిమపి తరంగదనంగ దృశావపుషారవయం రాసే హరిమిగ విగీత విలాసం స్మరతి మనోమమ కృత పరి ఆసం సరి గారి గమ నీద మగరి సా పాద మగరి సా ని సరి గమ ద నిద మగరి సరి గమ పద ని ని స నిద మగరి గమ గమ ద మద నిద ని స నిద ని సగరి స నిద పమ పద నిద 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 మగరి గమ ద మ ద ని సద ని సరి గరి ని సా నిద ప మగరి దాసే హరిమిగ విగీత విలాసం స్వరతి మనోమమ కృత పరి ఆసం రాసే హరిమిగ
Most students of Akka have grown up watching her do this javali, but somehow we did not learn it from her, despite the fact that Akka had always been more than generous in teaching us so many padams, varnams, kirtanams, javalis, tilana, and many more items. But learning has a way of coming to you when you are ready for it. And it is Akka's contemporary and dear friend, Archita Mehta, who has been gracious enough to teach it to us after Akka left. The Javali is a light-hearted conversational piece where the Nayika is comfortable treating the Nayak as an equal or at least a mortal. In this Javali, the Nayika teases the Nayak, asking him why he's dilly-dallying and not coming to her. Manmatha's arrows of love are piercing her, and she's unable to bear the separation from Krishna, who is also known to be Manmatha's father or Mara Janak. In Ragam Khamas, set to Adi Talam, composition by Pattanam Subramanya Iyer, choreography by Srimati Rukmini Devi Arundel, Javali Era being presented to you now by Nalini, Madini, and Gayatri. We now move on to the Tilana. This is the first Tilana for many of Akka's students. Considering the ease of execution, Akka mostly chose to introduce this as the first Tilana to her students. Consequently, it is the go-to Tilana for most of us, and for some, it is an item they can even wake up from sleep and do with ease. The Tilana is the final item of a recital, a symphony of notes and syllables. The Tilana is a befitting finale to a celebration of movement. Tilana in Hamsanandi set to Adi Talam, in praise of Lord Shiva in the form of Shiva Kamesha, choreographed by Pushpa Shankar. Composer Danda Yuddhapani Pillai is being presented to you by Divya, Malini, Madani, and Gayatri.
Din tanana udana din din dirana tilana taram jam anadirana din tanana udana din din dirana tilana taram jam anadirana din tanana udana din din dirana tilana taram jam anadirana din tanana udana din din dirana tilana taram jam anadirana din tanana udana din din dirana tilana taram jam anadirana din tanana udana din din dirana tilana taram jam anadirana din tanana udana din din dirana tilana taram jam anadirana din tanana udana din din dirana tilana taram jam anadirana din tanana udana din din dirana tilana taram jam anadirana din tanana udana din din dirana tilana taram jam anadirana din tanana udana din din dirana tilana taram jam anadirana din tanana udana din din dirana tilana taram jam anadirana din tanana udana din din dirana tilana taram jam anadirana din tanana udana din din dirana tilana taram jam anadirana din tanana udana din din dirana tilana taram jam anadirana din tanana udana din din dirana din tanana udana din din dirana tilana taram jam anadirana din tanana udana din din dirana tilana taram jam anadirana din tanana udana din din dirana tilana taram jam anadirana din tanana udana din din dirana tilana taram jam தனதிரனதி நாதரிகிடதீம் தானும் தரிகிடதோம் ததிரிதிரிதானி உதரதானி ததரதானி சானித நாதரிகிடதீம் தானும் தரிகிடதீம் ததிரிதிரிதானி உதரதானி ததரதானி சானித தத்தித்தளாங்கு தகதித்தளாங்கு தேய்த்தாம் தகதிகு ததிகிணதோம் தேய்த்தாம் தகதிகு ததிகிணதோம் தேய்த்தாம் தகதிகு ததிகிணதோம் தேய்ம் தனனன உதனதீம் தீரனா புராண தரம் ஜனதிரனதி ஆதிகலையின் மேலாமல் கொண்டே நான் பாடியும் பாடியும் அலைந்தேனே ஆதிகலையின் மேலாமல் கொண்டே நான் பாடியும் பாடியும் அலைந்தேனே நீதி வழிவாது வாழ வரம் தாரும் நடேசனே சிவகாமி நேசனே நீதி வழிவாது வாழ வரம் தாரும் நடேசனே சிவகாமி நேசனே தாம் தகிடஜம் சாணி நமதனம் தகிடதி தஜம் மக தஜம் கமதனி தாம் தகிடஜம் சாணி நமதனம் தகிடதி தஜம் மக தஜம் கமதனி தனே குதஜனு ததனே குத மகரி ராஜம் தமகரி கமதனி தாகுத மகரி சனித சனித மக தாகுத கரி சனித நிரிசாம் தரி ததன தனித நிசரிரி ததி கிடதோம் சானித மக தரி கிடதோம் தீர்த்தனன உதனதீம் தீரனா புராண தரம் ஜனதிரனதீம் தனனன உதனதீம் தீரனா புராண தரம் ஜனதிரனதீம் தனனன உதனதீம் தீரனா புராண தரம் ஜனதிரனதீம் புராண தரம் ஜனதிரனதீம் புராண தரம் ஜனதிரனதீம்
The vocals for Tilana were by K. Venkataswaran, violin by Chembai Srinivasan, and Mridangam by Chandrasekhar. And at the end, we have a shlokam, which was first taught by Sharda Hoffman teacher to Archita Didi's class at Kalakshetra. Since Sharda teacher was very fond of Krishna, Rukmini Attai had specially choreographed it for her. It was also performed by Sharda teacher for Rukmini Attai's centenary celebration. The shlokam is simple in composition, but special in the feelings it evokes through the images created by the words. Ragam Bhairavi and Shankara Bharnam, choreography by Rukmini Attai and presented by Archita Akka. We'll end this beautiful evening that's clearly been blessed by our dear Akka with the Mangalam.
Can everyone please turn on the videos? Madhini?
పవమాన సుతుడు పడు పదర విందమునకు నీ నామ రూపములకు నితే జయ మంగళం తజేవ నయన త్యాగత జాతే వినుతమైన నీ నామ రూపములకు నితే జయ మంగళం మంగళం మంగళం
We thank you all for being here today to celebrate this very special occasion. We're also extremely fortunate to have received the blessings of Akka's gurus, Janardhan Sir and Pushpa Akka, and for being present in spirit, even if they couldn't join in today. Akka was a beloved member of the Kalakshetra family and is remembered fondly and with love by her colleagues and teachers alike. While Akka is not here with us in the physical form, she continues to guide us in spirit. She has not left us alone, but as members of this beautiful family, Kinkini Dhvani, and we know that we have each other's back when needed.
Saloni, you've been muted.
Oh, from the beginning, was it muted?
No, just about half a minute.
Okay. Yeah, so I was just sharing that Akka also left us with guardians and gurus in the form of Chiku Didi and Tipu Didi, whose love we have always received and who have lovingly adopted us in the absence of Akka. And Raj Bhaiya, of course, for always being the pillar of Kinkini Dhvani. So thank you everyone for being here. And Raj Bhaiya, this is the time if you would like to share a few words with all of us, then I'd like to invite you.
Bhaiya, you're muted. You're on mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yes.
I don't know what to say. It's such a beautiful performance put together by all of you. I felt the same happiness, the same joy, watching all the items that are in my heart, that are a part of my psyche and my mind. Although I'm not a dancer, I'm neither a musician, but this is how things have ingrained in me. Uh, One thing comes to my mind, which seems to be pertinent at this moment. In 2013, probably 13 or 14, when things were not going very well, and there were many upheavals within KKD. A lot of children had their examination ages. A lot of them were transferred. A lot of them moved about, and there were also external factors which were limiting Akka for, I mean, kind of putting hurdles and obstacles in front of her for running the Kinkini Dhvani. And in one fine evening, when she was very tired, I asked her. She was very tired and very sick at that point in time. I asked her, "Why do you run the KKD? What is your what is your vision? Why did you um, embark upon this journey? And what is Kinkini 25 for you? Why do you do it?" And she looked here and there for a couple of seconds and then said something which I remember just now as we were dancing. I might not remember the whole thing because it doesn't come to me naturally. I remember only the first stanza. Many people in this group would know this. And she responded, "Jodi tor ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে একলা চল যদি কেউ কথা না কয় ও অভাগা ও রে অভাগা কেউ কথা না কয় যদি সবাই থাকে মুখ ফেরায় সবাই করে ভয় তবে পরাণ খুলে ও তুই মুখ ফুটে তোর মনের কথা একলা বলো রে যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে." She didn't say anything else. And I think this is more than enough for me to understand and for everybody, all of us, to realize what her dream was. And there you are, all of you. And during Corona, during COVID, even being physically distant people from New Jersey, New York to Bangalore to Pune to Bangalore and Delhi, everyone, you are continuing within your own confined spaces, within your confined dimensions, so-called physical confinement, but you're doing it. And it all comes from time. I never asked her again why she was doing Kinkini Dhvani, why she was doing Smriti Prabha, why, ever again.
I think these girls, Raj, these girls may be familiar with the words because she used to sing it fairly often, as Lokhi will also remember. And so will Tipu. And so will Tipu. Yeah, but Gayatri, Saloni, Nalini, if you have not understood, Aditi, of course, will understand. But that it means that whether anybody hears you, whether anybody appreciates you, you keep doing your karma, you walk your path alone.
Absolutely.
It is translated in Gujarati by a poet also, the same words.
You should Google search and you'll find translations, Hindi translations, English translations across the languages of the world. And that's the insight. And that's all of you are exactly doing the same. And when things get very tough and you think there's no more way to move ahead, there's no room, we have no possibility, there's no hope. From there on, that's only the threshold, begins the new life. And
Can I stop the live stream? Live stream band kar do kya?
Yeah, I think so. You should formally announce that you're
Okay.
closing the live stream. Thank you very much and good night.
Thanks everyone for watching us. And KKD Day will be back next year around the 5th. I don't know whether it's around the weekend or not, but we will certainly be back. And hopefully many more of Aka's Kinkini Dhvani members. Thank you very much.